the way the Roman legions did, by putting your young men in the mud. With that in mind, here are 5 of the most deadly guns of modern war. The undisputed king of the modern battlefield is the Avtomat Kalashnikov Model 47, or AK-47. Extremely reliable, the AK-47 is plentiful on Third World battlefields. From American rap music to Zimbabwe, the AK-47 has achieved icon status, and is one of the most recognizable symbols of any kind in the world. The AK series of rifles is currently carried by fighters of the Islamic State, Taliban fighters in Afghanistan, various factions in Libya and both sides in the Ukraine conflict. The AK-47 was the world's first standard-issue assault rifle. The rifle used a new 7.62mm cartridge that generated less recoil and was lighter than rounds used in traditional infantry rifles. In return, the 7.62x39 round offered more controllability when fired in full automatic and allowed the infantryman to carry more rounds into battle. An estimated 100 million AK-47s of all varieties have been manufactured by countries including the Soviet Union, China, North Korea, Egypt, Yugoslavia and most of the former Warsaw Pact. Even Finland and Israel, neither Soviet allies nor client states, built variants. The modern M16 rifle got its start in 1956, when inventor Eugene Stoner tested its predecessor, the AR-15, at the infantry school at Fort Benning. The rifle would not enter US service for another 4 years, and then with the US Air Force. The US Army would jump on the M16 bandwagon in 1965, with the US Marines following in 1966. The original AR-15 was a reliable, innovative rifle, but a last-minute change of gunpowder and misconceptions about the rifle's need to be cleaned contributed to a poor reliability rate in Vietnam. Exacerbating the problem was the M16's direct impingement self-loading system, in which gases and carbon residue created when gunpowder is burned are cycled back into the weapon's internal mechanism. The most recent version, the M16A4, weighs 8.79 pounds loaded with a 30-round magazine. The rifle is effective to 550 meters, with a sustained rate of fire of 12-15 rounds per minute. The 5.56mm SS-109/M855 bullet, which emphasized armor-piercing capability over lethality on NATO battlefields, is being phased out in favor of the M855A1 round. The M4A1 carbine, currently the standard-issue infantry weapon for the US Army, is identical except for a shorter barrel, collapsible stock and the ability to be fired fully automatic. The M16 has evolved into a reliable rifle. Modular and highly adaptable, variants have fulfilled roles from carbine to infantry rifle, squad automatic weapon and designated marksman rifle. The civilian version, again dubbed AR-15, has enjoyed explosive growth in the last 10 years with the sunset of the federal assault weapons ban.
Bravo machine gun. Correct malfunctions on M240 Bravo.
The M240 machine gun is the current medium machine gun for the US Army and US Marine Corps. The M240 is in service with another 68 countries and has served long enough that at least one adopter, Rhodesia, is no longer in existence. The M240 is the American version of the FN mag designed in the 1950s by the Belgian arms maker FN. Utilizing features from both Axis and Allied infantry weapons, the mag, as it was known, became wildly popular and standard issue with many NATO countries. In the years since introduction, the mag has served from South Africa to the Falklands, to Afghanistan and Iraq. The M240 can be used to engage point targets, such as individual enemy troops and light vehicles, or provide suppressive fire. The M240's heavier 7.62mm bullet gives it a maximum effective range of up to 1,800 meters. The M240 weighs 27 pounds, and with spare barrel, tripod, and other accessories and spare parts can weigh in at up to 47 pounds. The M240 can fire 100 rounds per minute sustained fire, meaning the weapon will not overheat. It can fire up to 650 rounds per minute, but overheating is imminent. In the US Army, M240 machine guns are found on armored vehicles and issued at a rate of 2 per infantry platoon. In the US Marine Corps, 6 guns are issued to an infantry company, allowing the company commander flexibility in their deployment. The Park Light machine gun was the Soviet Union's solution to high firepower at the squad level. Like the AK-47, the Park has seen extensive use around the world. Where one finds an AK, a Park is never far behind. The Park was also invented by Mikhail Kalashnikov. Although it resembles the M240, it is in the same class as the US Marine Corps M27 infantry automatic rifle, or the NATO Minimi M249 squad automatic weapon. The Park fills an important role as a squad automatic weapon. Although most infantrymen throughout the world carry weapons capable of fully automatic or burst fire, trained soldiers rarely fire full auto. Full auto fire from lightweight assault rifles is generally inaccurate and rapidly consumes ammunition. Instead, a single gun like the Park is designated as the squad automatic weapon. The Park is equipped with a heavier barrel and frame to absorb heat and recoil from sustained fire. Accuracy, particularly mounted on a tripod, is reported to be excellent out to 800 meters. The Park uses the same sights as the AK-47 to ease training. The Park uses a heavier hitting round than the AK-47, the 7.64x54 round originally used in the Moise-Nagant infantry rifle and Degueriev machine gun in World War II. The QBZ-95, or Type 95 automatic rifle is the standard issue assault rifle of China. Designed to replace the Chinese copy of the AK-47, the QBZ-95 is unlike any other Chinese rifle. The rifle is issued to all arms of the People's Liberation Army, as well as the People's Armed Police. The QBZ-95 is a bullpup design, with the magazine inserted behind the trigger. Like other bullpup rifles, this shortens the overall length of the rifle. The result is a rifle with a barrel 3.5 longer than the M4 carbine, but shorter in overall length. The rifle features a built-in carrying handle, although the use of such a handle creates issues when attaching scopes and other optics. An entire line of infantry weapons has grown up around